This week on Cal High Sports Bay Area, the league races are winding down, and we have the big game highlights. We have the action from California and De La Salle. Milpitas battles Wilcox, and Campolindo takes on Concord.
Volleyball features Dublin and Doherty Valley.
Water polo with Willow Glen and Leland, and the veteran coach taking time to give life lessons every week. It's all right now on Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Welcome to Cal High Sports Bay Area here at the Silver Creek Sportsplex. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Marissa Levis. We begin tonight in San Mateo, where the Aragon Dons face league-leading Menlo Atherton, who's 3-0 in the Bay Division.
The Bears are led by outstanding running back Jordan Mims, who's right at 1,000 yards for the season. The Bears looking to stay on top of the Bay Division Friday afternoon.
The Aragon student section catching some football after school. First quarter, Aragon looking to start fast, but the ball is tipped in the air, and Mekhi Blackman comes up with the interception, and he's going to run for a while. Check out the wheels on Blackman. He's finally brought down, and just a couple plays later, Ajon Johnson airs it out to Spencer Corona for the 19-yard touchdown. Menlo Atherton takes a 7-0 lead. But the Dons come right back on the next drive, hand it off to Sosia Tugamoa, and he punches it in for the TD, and we're tied at 7. But the Bears would strike again, and Jordan Mims up the gut, and he turns on the Jets, and no one's going to catch him. 77 yards to the house, and it's 14-7 MA after 1. Second quarter, and the Bears were hungry for more. Give it to Tate Tussing, and he scampers in for a touchdown. 27-7 Bears at the half. Aragon looking to start the comeback in the third. It's Tongamua again, and he takes it in for his second TD of the game. 27-14 MA. But once again, Menlo Atherton answers back. It's Stavro Papadopoulos for the 33-yard TD, and the Bears are cruising. The Dons would make it interesting late. Tongamoa scores his third touchdown of the day, but not enough as Menlo Atherton takes the 48-35 victory. Ajon Johnson leading the way for the victorious Bears.
The Live Oak Acorns taking the field against first place Oak Grove. It's the Eagles on the board first as Tyler McGovern tosses out to Isaiah Foster, and he's going to throw to Nathaniel Williams Strong the third. 7-0 Eagles. The Acorns' Jonathan Singleton tossing to Jacob Ryder, and this guy was giving the Eagles fits all night. Second quarter now, and Singleton firing to Alex Cornejo just short of the end zone, but the Acorns score, missed the conversion and trail by 1. Start of the second half, and Williams Strong the third with the ball breaking free from the pack and racing upfield. The Eagles score a short time later, 14-6. Oak Grove Eagles in the lead. More Eagles, and this is just one of the Bay Area's best sophomores. Jamar Julian Jr. breaking free, and he is gone. 67 yards and a touchdown. The Eagles begin to pull away. It's 21-6. Live Oak looking to come back, but it ain't going to happen because look at big number 44, Tymaine Ashby with the pick six. Into the end zone he goes. And then McGovern faking the handoff and keeping it himself, bootlegging around the far side, one defender to beat. Whoa, look at this as he, gets right by him. As the Grove boys remain undefeated in the league all alone in first place, 35-13 was the final.
Let's head indoors now as Gunn travels down to Cupertino to face the Pioneers. First set, and Gunn comes out gunning. Iris Wing sets up Amy Wing, and she records the kill. Wing, an exciting player, but Cupertino would come back in the first. Laura Workman sets Catherine S., and the Pioneers take the first set 26-24. Second now, and again, Gunn controlling the flow early. Dila Kurt to Monica Christian, but Cupertino will do its thing again. This time it's the defense doing the job. Kelly Park and Lillian Zane come up with the big block. Pioneers would take set 2. The ball will just kind of hang up in the air until Serena Cunny slaps it down. 2-0 lead for the home squad, looking to sweep it in the third. It's Laura Workman with a crazy hit, which somehow falls, but Gunn would make a game of it. Resilient in the third, it's Iris Wang to Monica Christian, and the visiting squad would take the set. Titans looking to steal set 4 and even the match. Lynette Zhu passes to Amy Wing, and Amy uses the soft stuff to get that to fall. But Cupertino is overwhelming in the fourth, cutting with the block first. Then Amy Boyle comes up with the second block, this time for the point, as the Pioneers win this in 4.
Each week, the Rikus Center will bring us the Players of the Week.
The announcement made in a wrap produced by the Hip Hop Department at the Rikus Center. Here are this week's Players of the Week.
Players of the Week. Let's have a conversation. Yeah. Let's talk about domination. Undefeated, no complication. Perfect season and it's no secret. Like, what's the reason that no one's pleased when they gotta face him? You don't wanna face lose him. But if you do in the future, prepare to lose to the man by the name of Seiyao Kuko. Now used to be the boss, captain of the ship, leading the pirates, firing cannons at these other kids, wishing they could run from this smothering. 62-15, was this a matchup or a disaster? After 5 TDs, never making it easy to catch up.
Katie Smooth is ruthless, and she plays so smooth this. A gang of kangaroos whose moves are on the news as often as this dude's here, trumping down opponents with a crew steer. Highlights might be too good to air. 26 kills, we'll get you there. Complete domination, yet stagnation. Her team is the weapon and she's the foundation. One of the best this side of her nation. West side, best side, confirmation. Okay.
Desire players of the week.
Muir Orthopedics brings us great advice on sports-related injuries every week. Here's Dr. Simone Bader with this week's tip.
The MCL, or medial collateral ligament, is a ligament that stabilizes the inner part of the knee. Direct impact from the outer part of the knee or inward buckling of the knee can sprain or even tear the MCL. The MCL heals well with rest, physical therapy, and bracing when the sprain is minor. Pain that doesn't improve after rest, ice, compression should raise concern. Additionally, a sense of instability or shifting of the knee can be a sign of more severe injury.
Coming up, it's the Block Construction Blockbuster game with De La Salle taking on California.
And the Half Moon Bay coach teaching life lessons to his team every week. Our Stevens Creek Toyota Spirit of Achievement feature is next.
The Rikers Center's athletic programs are an elite system for college-bound and professional-level athletes. Rikers' nationally accredited coaching staff teaches students about Olympic lifting, plyometrics, and overspeed training. They value the importance of injury prevention by using PRI and DNS protocols, while also providing students physical deloading workouts in their endless pool. Interested? Well, come on by to the Rikers Center to turn your goals into a reality.
Stevens Creek Toyota is proud to support high school sports to help mold the leaders of tomorrow. Now we invite you to experience the future today with the car of the future, the all-new 2016 Mirai hydrogen fuel cell vehicle. Be the first to drive the future today, or check out the amazing new 2016 Prius Liftback. Plus, experience genuine Toyota service in our state-of-the-art facility. Drive the future right in the heart of Silicon Valley at Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose.
Hello, Totten Designs. A sales department? Yes, I can put you right through. Sales department, this is Nate. Human resources, technical support. Hold, please.
You work hard to grow your business.
Yes. I can totally do that for you.
Working together, we can help your business thrive. Wells Fargo. Together we'll go far.
Block Construction Company builds the highest quality buildings that exceed the expectations of our customers throughout the Bay Area and Central Coast. Block is a strong, diverse contractor building projects that enhance our community. Block serves a variety of markets, including education, professional office, healthcare, historic preservation, mixed use, multifamily, and senior housing. Block Construction has won numerous industry awards, including being honored as one of the safest contractors in the state. Block Construction, enhancing communities for nearly 5 decades.
At the Silver Creek Sportsplex, where the De La Salle Spartans are putting their Bay Area unbeaten streak on the line in this week's game with California. The Spartans have not lost to a Bay Area or Sacramento team in guess how many games?
I would say approximately 273.
275.
275. That was close. The Spartans taking on the 6-1 Cal Grizzlies, who are having a fine season. The Grizzlies with senior quarterback Ryan Wright leading a well-balanced offense, hoping to topple the Spartans in our NCS Blockbuster game. Marissa was there.
Blockbuster game. Yeah.
De La Salle hopes to keep their NorCal win streak alive tonight against the Cal Grizzlies. They are led by running back junior Kyrie Robinson, who already has 10 TDs this season and just over 1,100 all-purpose yards. The Cal Grizzlies are behind head coach Eric Bialecci. Quarterback Ryan Wright hopes to distribute the ball evenly between running back Carlos Gomez and wide receiver Cameron Norfleet. The Grizzlies are averaging 40 points a game while holding opponents on average to just 13. It's the Spartans and the Grizzlies in tonight's NCS Blockbuster game. The Cal Grizzlies pumped up for this one, exiting their tunnel just moments before kickoff. Defensive battle to start the game, DLS on offense, but it's Trevor Leathley on defense, making the stop on third down, forcing a punt. And end of the first, still scoreless, Abel Ordaz in at QB, drops back and throws a great pass to Jackson Drake, and the Spartans' drive was just getting started. Second quarter, same drive. This time it's Ordaz with the handoff to Kyrie Robinson. Robinson with the impressive run, finally brought down just short of the end zone. And the very next play, it's Robinson barreling in to give DLS the early 7-0 lead. Cal answers just before the end of the second. Ryan Wright connects with Brandon Perlat right down the middle to set up a field goal score, 7-3 DLS at the half. Third quarter, Spartans came out hot. Here's Robinson again, his second TD, and it's 14-3 De La Salle. Very next possession for the Spartans, DLS tacks on some insurance. It's none other than Kyrie Robinson doing his job. Only a junior, he beats out the defenders and goes around the outside. A host of Grizzlies cannot catch him. 70 yards later, it's 21-3 Spartans. California would get some points in the second half. A lot of heart here from Carlos Gomez. He escapes a host of Spartans and gets the TD, but just not enough. De La Salle gets the victory, 31-9. Brendan Riso, a big game on defense, talks about the halftime adjustments and the team chemistry after this big victory.
We just had to get used to what they run, and then we just got to do what we did in practice this whole week and put it into the game. We did our halftime adjustments, and of course the coaching. I mean, they just tell us once, then we obviously got to do it. But if we don't do it once, there doesn't get on us. So we just got to implement that in the game. Oh, it's been so much better. These past 2 games have been the best. Like, we've just been coming together, we're really gelling as a group, and it's been really fun.
The Acalanes JV players having some fun after their win. The varsity looking good early as Lane Webster goes to Devin Grobeck, outside to Alex Matson, who rips it hard line. But Campo takes control from there. Cameron Blakely to Jamie Brown to Sabrina Smith, and that's why Sabrina's going to UCLA next year. Here's Janelle Gong for Campo to Brown. Different play, same result as Smith just crushes this one. First set goes to Campo. Second set now, Emily Van Cole to Brown to Smith, and really, how do you stop that? The Dons fighting back. Zoe McPhail to Webster to Teresa Nevins, who slams it off the block. And later in the second, a fine dig by Gong. And look at the flying back set by Brown, perfectly placed outside for Kelsey Budd. Who's your Bud? Campo takes the second. Gong with a tough serve, causing the overpass, and right there to take advantage is Tara Murray. Final set, and the Cougs wrap it up. Yep, it's Smith again, leading Campo to a 3-set sweep with 13 kills as Campo remains undefeated in the Diablo League.
Each week, Stevens Creek Toyota brings us stories of athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
Marissa, tonight we meet a Vietnam War veteran who has a lot of sage wisdom to give to his players. He does that every Wednesday night. Lots of coaches talk about teaching their players life lessons along with football. At Half Moon Bay High School, that means 5 minutes every Wednesday night with veteran coach Don Diaz.
There we go. I like that. I was given the talent to teach, and I was very fortunate. I had good coaches and good people guiding me along the way. So I think it's my responsibility to give back and to see the outcome of your work, so to speak, and the good young men we produce. Very, very satisfying.
Coach Diaz has seen a lot as a Vietnam War veteran and high school football coach for 41 years. 10 years ago, he started taking time away from practice to teach his players some of what he has learned in his life.
We talk about gratitude. We talk about graciousness. We talk about how to treat a lady, which I think is so very, very important in these days when manners seem to be dissipating.
Oh, well, it definitely teaches about everything except football. And it's some stuff that you don't take the time to think about, but especially when it's coming from him, that's a football coach and like a respected adult, it really hits home.
When I became head coach, I saw what he was doing, and I felt like we shouldn't just have that for the linemen, we should have that for everyone. Especially if what we're about in football is teaching life lessons, I think we could take 5 minutes a week out of practice to do that for our players.
The coaches at Half Moon Bay want their players to graduate as well-rounded young men. So every Wednesday, Coach Diaz has a new message.
We talked about accountability, that you are responsible for your decisions. Okay, tonight we're talking about giving and taking.
This week, the team read the poem The Giving Tree to get ready for Wednesday night's talk.
Females by nature tend to be very sensitive, caring, and generous. As men, we have to be cautious not to abuse those traits that they have. Now, is it the tree's responsibility to give him a house? No. Heck no. Heck no. But because she loves him so much, she does. And she gives him part of herself. She gives him her branches, which is part of what she is. That's how much she loves the boy.
The defending CCS champs get ready for another game on their home field. There, saluting the flag during the national anthem, is war veteran and football coach Don Diaz. The Cougars are very good once again this year, all because of hard work and dedication, which, as it turns out, is the message behind this week's talk.
You are not entitled to anything that you want. I'm sorry, fellas, that's a fact of life. You are not entitled to whatever you want. But what you are is empowered to be able to go out, determine what you want, develop a plan, and work for it.
Half Moon Bay is undefeated this season. They obviously know a lot about football, but thanks to Coach Diaz, they know a lot about life as well. A very wise man.
It's important to have a balance, life lessons and football lessons.
Absolutely.
All right. Each week this season, Panera Bread Restaurants and the San Francisco 49ers will help bring us the Coach of the Week award. The winning coach will receive a gift card from Panera Bread. Use their new app for super fast ordering and pickup.
It's really great. Here's the 49ers' Antoine Bethea with this week's Coach of the Week.
Hi, I'm 49er safety Antoine Bethea, here to announce this week's Charlie Whittemire Memorial Coach of the Week. This week's award goes to Coach Chris Oswald from Cupertino High School. The Cupertino Pioneers preserved their spot tied atop the El Camino Division, defeating the Los Altos Eagles Friday night 14-7. As our Coach of the Week, we want to invite Coach Oswald out to watch a closed practice at the SAP Performance Facility. And Cupertino High School will receive a $1,000 grant from the 49ers Foundation. Congratulations to head coach Chris Oswald, this week's Charlie Whittemire Coach of the Week.
Coming up, Camp Lindo coming up a big win, looking to keep the wins coming as the Cougars battle Concord.
And later, Sequoia and Menlo as Cal High Sports Bay Area rolls on. Head over to the Silver Creek Sportsplex in South San Jose for the excitement and fun of day camps for kids ages 7 to 12. Enjoy our state-of-the-art air-conditioned facility where your superstar will receive the best training in a variety of sports in the morning. They'll experience flag football and soccer on the Bay Area's best indoor fields. They'll learn roller hockey, baseball, softball, and more. Afternoons are filled with a variety of fun activities. Sign up now for our Veterans Day and Christmas camps. Build skills, make friends, and have fun.
People always say, let's just get a sandwich or something. You don't just learn how to drive or solve the world's problems, be a dad or something. And we don't just make sandwiches or something. We hand slice avocado, pull smoked chicken, bake fresh focaccia, and craft every sandwich clean from top to bottom. There's nothing or something about it. Panera, food as it should be.
If you are injured, you want immediate help from the very best. That's why Muir Orthopedic Specialist gives your high school athletic trainer a direct line for an immediate consultation with a sports doctor. You'll get an appointment within 1 business day with access to in-house digital imaging and MRI. Many of our doctors have already teamed with local high schools to bring great care to you. Muir Orthopedic Specialist wants you to get the best possible care as quickly as possible so you can get back in the game. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, a comprehensive approach to sports medicine. Back at the Silver Creek Sportsplex with the Camp Lindo Cougars starting the week tied with Clayton Valley for first place in the Diablo Valley League with senior Jacob Westfall throwing for 1,500 yards this season.
Very nice season for Jacob and the Cougars taking on the 5-2 Concord Minutemen, who have an outstanding junior quarterback, Nick Nunez, who's also thrown for 1,500 yards so far this season. The ball will be flying in this Diablo Valley League tussle Friday night.
Captains from Concord and Camp Lindo meeting at center field before the start of the game. First quarter, first drive, the Cougars' Jacob Westfall connects with John Torchio. The human torch goes right down the middle, and the very next play, it's Westfall, this time to Matthew Ringquist for the touchdown and the 7-0 Camp Lindo Cougar lead. Concord trying to answer. The ball is thrown towards the goal line. Camp Lindo's Ryan Reagan gets up for the interception. Cougars take over on downs, but the Minutemen answer right back. It's DeAndre Morgan doing his job on D with the sack, ending the Cougar drive. Second quarter, home team back on offense. Brandon Bacabo takes the handoff and plunges in. Campo up 14-0. The Concord defense stalled, the punt is off, and it's Torchio on the return. He dodges defenders and goes 37 yards, setting up the Cougars' strong field position. And then it's Torchio once again finishing off what he started. Westfall with the great pass to Torchio for 6, and it's 21-0 Campo. The Cougars D also stepping up. Justin Ehrenberger breaks loose, gets the quarterback sacked, and Campo Lindo wins with the final of 38-0. Now 6-2 on the season, 3-0 in league.
Both student sections showing up big on Thursday night as 10-2 Dublin takes on the 8-4 Doherty Valley Wildcats. In the first of fierce competition, it's Haley Bruce on the save. Janina Marquez sends it over. Doherty sets it up, going for the kill, but it's blocked by Brianne Ashley and Michelle Anderson, 24-21. The Gales take the first. Into the second, it's Ashley on the bump for the Gales to Sarah Greer to the set, and it's Ashley on the kill. She starts it and finishes it. Dublin takes set 2. That score woke up the Wildcats in set 3. It's Grace Duffy who pops it over to Shrutney Mangaputi, and Cynthia Zhu delivers the kill. The Wildcats are up 20-14 and take the third. To the fourth, a much closer set. Jessie Tsang on the bump, Mangaputi to Zhu for the kill shot. 21-18 Doherty, and the Wildcats win the fourth. That means a fifth and deciding set. Zhang rushes forward for the first hit, and it's Mangaputi who effortlessly tosses it back over. Wildcats lead at 11-6. Just 4 points away from a comeback win, and it's Duffy on the pop-up to Mangaputi, and it's Aileen Tang who delivers the final blow. The Wildcats clawing their way out of a 2-set hold to win in 5 heated sets. Mangaputi 33 assists, Zhu with 17 kills. Once again, this season, One Hit Away brings us great information on concussion prevention and treatment.
Here's Jill Sidibaka with this week's tip.
One Hit Away Foundation promotes proper return to school protocol after concussion. Find out what your school or district has in place for return to school policy. Contact your counselor so they can be the liaison between your child and the teacher. Keep communication open as to progress. When ready, return to school gradually and modify class load if necessary. This will make the transition back to school more successful and less stressful. Brains take time to heal. One Hit Away understands your brain can change your game.
Coming up, it's the Wells Fargo Bank Game of the Week as Milpitas takes on De Anza Division rival Wilcox.
And later, it's Heritage and Freedom as Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
Hi, my name's Tom McGraw. I'm the CEO of First National Bank of Northern California and the former Bellarmine Bell. First National Bank of Northern California, proudly serving your community for 53 years. We live and play in this community just like you. We'd like to show you how a community bank like ours can help your business. From San Francisco all the way to Sunnyvale, we know the peninsula and we want to know you. Remember, go long and don't drop the ball at First National Bank of Northern California.
My name is Officer Tim Jackson with the San Jose Police Department. I've been with the department 24 years now. I was at San Jose State from 1986 through 1989. Played there 3 seasons. We had a lot of success there. We went to 2 bowl games. Athletics is a big part of my life. It teaches you how to work together. It teaches you to be team-oriented as well as goal-oriented, which is very similar to the job here in the police department. If you want to give back to the community that you live in, this is an awesome way to do it.
The San Francisco 49ers are committed to helping kids live a healthy, active lifestyle.
You're plenty fast enough. You're plenty fast. Exchange, exchange. Good. Go, 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 go.
Check out 49ers.com/YF.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Muir Orthopedic Specialists, providing leading-edge care to athletes of all ages. And First National Bank of Northern California, your community business bank. By the Silver Creek Sportsplex, the Bay Area's premier sports and fitness destination. By Block Construction, together, building greatness. And by the San Jose Police Department. Visit our website at joinsjpdblue.com to find out more about a career with the San Jose Police Department.
Wells Fargo Bank is proud to present the Game of the Week each week, each school receiving $500 from Wells Fargo Bank for their football programs. This week's game features a big game in the De Anza Division as Milpitas meets Wilcox.
Both teams just 1 game behind first place Los Gatos in the De Anza Division and trying to keep their league title hopes alive. It's our Wells Fargo Bank Game of the Week, and Robert was there.
The Wilcox Band doing a fine rendition of the national anthem. First quarter, Wilcox on a lengthy scoring drive. Isaiah Chavez with a nice gain, leading to this Richard Herrera short touchdown run. 7-0 Wilcox Chargers. Milpitas right back at him. Tyree Bracey throwing to his twin brother Tariq Bracey, and we're tied at 7-all. Second quarter now, Wilcox with another long drive, run, then pop a pass over the middle. Tali Finifuaka, 21 yards and a 13-7 Wilcox lead. Later in the second, the Trojans come back. Tyree again throwing to his brother Tariq in the flat. Tariq shows great speed and agility as he tight ropes the sideline, 80 yards diving in. Milpitas up 14-13. But Wilcox completes another drive for a score. The big play, this Richard Herrera run. That's just what they do. 19-14 Chargers at the half. Second half, first play after a Wilcox fumble. It's senior Josh Jackson turning the corner following his blockers, and he's gone 70 yards, and the Trojans retake the lead 21-19. 4th down and 7 for Wilcox, but the fake punt here, and David Hernandez gets a huge first down and more, and that leads to this Chavez touchdown run coming right at us, and Wilcox retakes the lead 25-21. Milpitas gets the ball back late, and with 0.1 second on the clock, Tyree back to throw, and he throws it deep to his brother Tariq, who somehow makes the catch, but he is ruled just short of the end zone as time expires. And Wilcox hangs on with a thrilling 25-21 victory. We talked with the guys right after the game. And here they are off a thrilling victory, the Wilcox Chargers. There you go, guys. Right here with me, Richard Herrera. Richard with a great game today, and for his efforts, he is the MVP of the game. Congratulations. Game of the week MVP. Richard, talk about this game tonight, you guys. Milpitas is a great team. You guys overcome some adversity tonight. You got behind there late. What were you thinking?
Shoot, all I know is we were going to keep on grinding it out. I knew my team had my back. I had theirs, and we just going to keep on moving.
You guys really do grind it out. You like to do that, but when you do that, you can't make any mistakes. How tough is that for you?
So, I'm just concentrating the whole time. I know my team's working hard, and I don't know what to say. Like, they're just working hard.
David Hernandez, what is this going to mean for the rest of the season?
To keep moving forward. You know, it's a win tonight, but we got a game next week. You got to move forward and win that one.
Big game next week, right?
Yes, sir. Los Gatos.
Very good. Tali over here. Where'd Tali go? There you go. Tali, give me your last name.
Finifuaki.
Finifuaki. Tali Finifuaki. Tali, you got a little injury this game, but you've been playing great all season. Talk about the defensive effort tonight against such an explosive team.
Our defense just came together at the last moment. We knew it was a big game. We had to bounce back. All glory to the highest. You know, God just got us through everything, through injuries and anything, bro. I know my boys got my back.
How physical was it out there?
Physical? Shoot, we got the W. That's all that matters.
I think it was pretty physical. Congratulations to the Wilcox Chargers, guys. Take us out with a cheer.
Chargers on 3, Chargers on 3. 1, 2, 3, Chargers!
Newark Memorial looking to split the season series against James Logan Thursday. First set and Logan was on early. Juliana Viado to Ruby Santos to Tatiana Tolafoa, and she rips that one to the hardwood. Cougars would keep the set close. It's Rosalind Inouye over to Savannah Rampolla, and she sets up a Haley Nelson, who finishes with the nice kill. Still first set, Linda Nwin de Santos, and she bumps it over to Ta Mafafa Tuinavi for the point, and James Logan takes set 1 25-17. Set 2 of the Colts continue where they left off. Isabella de los Trinos to Nwin over to Felicity Fa'ita, and she puts it away. And more Logan in set 2. Santos with one of her 5 aces in the set, and the Colts were really happy about that one. Set point now for James Logan to win de Santos to Tolofo for the finish, and the Colts take set 2 25-12. Newark trying to start a comeback in set 3, but Fa'aita to Tunavi going up for the big time block. Great defense by the Colts, but the Cougars kept on finding Inouye to Gabby Euler to Nelson, and she gets the kill through the defense. However, just too much Logan in this one. Nwin bumps it over de los Trinos, and she sets up Viado for the finish as James Logan wins it in 3 sets to go 12-0 in league play. Tolafoa, Viado, and Santos leading the way for the victorious James Logan Colts.
Lexus of Stevens Creek helps us honor athletes every week who volunteer in the community.
This week's Lexus of Stevens Creek Volunteer Award goes to Marissa Sang. Marissa is a junior volleyball player at California High School. She volunteers at the East Bay SPCA, where she works with and takes care of shelter animals. Marissa tells us why she loves to help out these furry friends.
I love it because I get to see how happy the family and the dogs are when they get adopted. I've been doing off-site events and also helping with them with agility, and it's just really great to see how the shelter evolves and how all the animals progress.
All of our volunteer winners will be part of a scholarship contest where Lexus of Stevens Creek will split $10,000 in scholarship money between 5 of the volunteer winners.
Coming up, an Ocean Division battle with Sequoia and Menlo.
And we continue our series on the season with Andrew Hill football, and you're not going to believe what happened this week. We'll show you next.
Half Moon Bay has the lead in the Peninsula Ocean Division, but just one game back are both Sequoia and Menlo.
Two teams trying to keep their title hopes alive, meeting on Friday afternoon. Jack McNally and his folks honored on Senior Day at Menlo. Late in the defensive first quarter, J.H. Tevis chasing down the quarterback and gets the stack. Good effort there. Menlo driving back to throw as Hayden Pegley looks left, throws right, and there to make the grab is David Schmayer for a big first down. Then Pegley tosses it out to Jack McNally, and Jack weaves his way through the defense. A terrific run, and McNally is into the end zone, and it's a 7-0 Menlo lead. Later in the second, Pegley back to throw again, and it's a perfect ball to Evan King, the senior, in for the touchdown. 2-point conversion, and it's 15-0 Menlo. Third quarter, Pegley back to work. He fires to King, who makes a nice grab in traffic, then handed to Charlie Ferguson for the short TD run. 22-0 Menlo. The Menlo D coming up big here is Xavier Dickinson. Steps in front of the pass, makes a terrific catch, and then races towards the end zone. He's ruled just short, but the Knights get the touchdown to take a 29-0 lead. It's Ferguson with the score right there. Sequoia looking to come back, and they do score late. It's DeMarco to Jason Hoey as the big tight end gets in, 29-6. The Cherokees get another on this Kyle Tarzan run, but Menlo goes on to win it 29-14 to move into a tie for first place.
This season, South County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram and Top Flight Sports Academy present the season with Andrew Hill football.
Taylor Lambert joins us now, and this week a big chance for the team to get their first win, right?
Yes, Robert. Andrew Hill High School has rallied around their football team this season, and this week the Falcons show their appreciation as the football team honors the Hill teachers, staff, and faculty.
The season with Andrew Hill football is presented by South County Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Drive a little, save a lot. And Top Flight Sports Academy, where we elevate skills that take your game to the next level and beyond.
Heavy machinery and men with hard hats blend with students and faculty at Andrew Hill High School as the campus is undergoing a renovation. The same can be said for the football team. Without a win on the season, the Falcons are mixing it up and revamping their offense.
Just looking at the tape, and it was time to try something different and see if we can make it a little easier. So I reverted back to an offense we've run here a while ago called the Veer.
The Veer offense is a great way to use misdirection and get your athletes involved. It's a move which is partially forced in this case, as starting quarterback Eli Gonzalez is out this week with concussion symptoms. So running back James Bankston now slides over to quarterback.
He's played quarterback before, so he has experience as playing quarterback. But it's a whole different level when you're playing varsity quarterback. It's like a lot more intense, and the guys are a lot bigger and faster. But I think he'll do pretty good.
We'll try to take one to high
school. He should.
With the changes, Coach Holt will rely on simple schemes to ease the transition.
To make it easier on the guys, and the blocking schemes are easier, and so we're hoping we can get some success out of it, and I think it suits the players we have.
It really suits the quarterback because it's like helps him with running because he's so used to running the ball, so I think he'll do pretty good.
While the squad on the field brings in a new scheme, Coach Holt and the football team are bringing back an old Andrew Hill tradition. It's a jersey swap, where players on the team choose one teacher or staff member who's made an impact on their lives and honors that person with their jersey for homecoming week.
Hi, how are you?
Good, you?
Good.
I just want to know if you want to wear my jersey for the game.
Of course. Thank you. So this is special. I'm glad, for his senior year he joined the team and he's taking full advantage of everything that we have to offer here at the campus. So hope he has a great game. I hope he remembers this for years to come.
I gave my jersey to Miss Favela. When I was first in her class, she's always so energetic. She pours her heart into all her lessons. So I really loved her class. That's why I gave her my jersey.
What's that, Thomas?
This is the jersey that she's gonna wear.
Yes, proudly. And then I'm gonna walk around with your signs and post it up in the stands.
This means everything. To have a teacher wear my jersey, I have a teacher go out of her way to make this for me.
Paul. I am totally honored that you would ask me to wear your jersey. And I'm super lucky to have you in class.
I gave my jersey to Miss Tran. She helped me out last year to improve my grades for me to play this year. I mean, we did kind of, bond together, and she really did help me out.
Aw, thanks. Hey, wait, I have something for you. I got you a bag of football things. He is very consistent. He tries to come in and get extra help with his work, and I can tell that he really cares about trying to better himself.
I gave my jersey to my English teacher, Miss Parker.
Why?
Because she's just an amazing teacher. Even when I need her outside of school, she's the person to go talk to. I mean, it just gives them a chance to let them know that you appreciate them and all the hard work they put into teaching.
On game day, teachers and staff wear the jerseys proudly. And it's a proud moment for both student and teacher. Not to mention, the boys on the field are playing well today.
Offense! Bingo!
How we doing? I need a drink. I need you ready to go. This is sucking it up. Right 7 sweep. Right 7 sweep. Tell him.
Nice job! Timberland! Go Brian! Go Brian! Go Brian! Go Brian! Come on! There you go!
And then immediately following the big gain, Andrew Hill scores its first touchdown of the day and has its first lead of the season thanks to new quarterback James Bankston and his running ability.
Nerve-wracking at first. Now I'm ready.
The Falcons are fired up at halftime. Leading 6-0, the players can taste the win.
Go deep. You're still in the zone. So if they cross, that's fine. Let them cross.
Say we won the game right now. All right, they got hard too. We got to be playing the same way we played in the first half. Even 10 times more hard. Come on, I want that win. I want that feeling at the end.
But in the second half, the Andrew Hill offense goes cold.
Let's go.
Evergreen puts just one touchdown on the board, but it's enough to win. 7-6, final score.
Yourselves up. Hold your head up. Be proud of yourselves for the effort. We got to come out ready to work next week.
Now, another close one for the Falcons this week. That's 2 separate one-point losses in the last 3 episodes. Proof the Falcons are most definitely improving. It's just 1 or 2 plays can go the other way, and they're winning those games.
It's agonizing. And I have people coming up to me now in the community that are watching. They're saying, we're just dying for these Andrew Hill guys to win.
They'll get one. They've got chances. The improvement is there. And like we say every week, a great group of kids and coaches. So.
All right, maybe next week.
All right, each week Synergy Environmental Solutions cleans up environmental hazards, asbestos, mold, and all the dirty work for Bay Area schools, corporations, and homes. So each week Synergy honors the athletes who do the dirty work on the field.
This week we honor Hayward sophomore linebacker Naftali Moy. In a very soggy field, Moy races in to get the sack to help seal the victory for Hayward. Our boy Naftali Moy doing the dirty work, just like Synergy Environmental Solutions. Once again this year, we'll have all of the games we shot for tonight's show available to buy either digitally or on DVD. You can go to our website and order the entire game from your favorite team. Every play can be yours. Order on our website right now.
And be sure to follow us on Twitter. Now on Friday nights, we'll be pushing lots of scores on the Twitter feed. So be sure to send us your score on Twitter at Cal High Sports. BA is the handle. Also be sure to like our Facebook page. And you can see all of our shows and highlights on our YouTube site. There's a link to it on our CalHighSportsBayArea.com website.
Coming up, it's our second blockbuster game as Heritage meets Freedom.
And back to the pool for Gunderson and Evergreen Valley as Cal High Sports Bay Area continues.
The Edge at Club Sports San Jose at Silver Creek Sportsplex is a new 8,000 square foot performance training center where athletes of all levels can build speed, agility, power, coordination, and flexibility. Our proven training methods are taught by nationally certified performance coaches to help athletes of all ages and skill levels accomplish their sports and fitness-related goals. The Edge offers a comprehensive schedule of hard-driving classes. Regardless of your current fitness condition, novice to professional athlete, The Edge has a program for you.
It's Ram Power Days at the South County Ram Superstore in Gilroy. We've got the largest selection of powered trucks in all of California. Commercial trucks, work trucks, race trucks, the largest selection ever. Check out the new Ram 1500 for only $22,999. Ram 1500 HFE 4-door diesel, only $29,888 after discounts and rebates. updates. Ram 1500 Crew Cab 4x4, $12,000 off MSRP. We've got Ram Power at South County Ram in Gilroy. Drive a little, save a lot.
The Rikers Center is the only facility in the Bay Area using PRI Postural Restoration Institute and DNS Dynamic Neuromuscular Stabilization exercise protocols. Tim Dempsey is only one of 33 trainers in the world certified by the Postural Restoration Institute. Students that follow these protocols will perform better in their sport by neurologically improving their body mechanics. You want to learn more? Well, come on by to the Rikers Center.
I'm Dr. John Knight with the Muir Orthopedic Specialist Medical Group, team doctor for the San Ramon Valley Wolves, and you're watching Cal High Sports Bay Area.
Back at the Sportsplex with our second blockbuster game, the Bay Valley League still has 2 undefeated teams with Freedom and Pittsburgh, with 2 other teams, including Heritage, just 1 game back.
The Patriots fell to Pitt last week and really need a win over Freedom this week to keep pace with the top 2 teams. Heritage and Freedom in our second blockbuster game tonight. Our Danielle Alvari was there.
Blockbuster game, yeah.
It's senior night at Freedom High School as the Falcons are taking on the Heritage Patriots. The Falcons, 7-0 right now, undefeated. How about that Falcons offense? They've scored at least 41 points in each of their 7 wins this season, being led by senior quarterback Jonathan Pierce, 22 touchdowns from him this season. As for Heritage, they're looking to bounce back from their first loss of the season, and with senior quarterback Nick Zell at the helm, that just might be possible. Zell has thrown for 23 touchdowns this season. It's the Patriots versus the Falcons. Who will sink and who will soar? Find out in this blockbuster game.
The Freedom Spirit Squad seniors were excited to see the Falcons go for win number 8 in the first quarter. It's Jonathan Pierce with the handoff to Ronnie Rivers. He slides right by the defenders on his way to a touchdown. That would tie it up at 7-all. Later on in the first, it's Ronnie Rivers running and racking up yards early, and by the time the Patriots finally brought him down, he notched another first down for Freedom. The Falcons ahead 14-7 headed into the second. In the second, it's Pierce dropping back to throw, and he finds Bailey coasting on the catch, and he runs it right on into the red zone for the Falcons, a little short of the goal line, but the Falcons offense was still able to capitalize on it, and Pierce scrambles, finally able to connect with Kevin Lonergan. Falcons pulling away in the final minute of the second quarter with a 20-7 lead. Third quarter, Heritage ball, and it's quarterback Nick Zell on the throw, and Hassan Williams makes the effortless one-handed catch, tucks it tight, and gains some much-needed yardage for Heritage. Still, the Falcons were unrelentless. Here's Pierce on the handoff to Rivers. He heads around the pile and right past the defenders. Rivers rushed for over 250 yards this game on 17 carries, and thanks to this run, the Falcons went on to score another touchdown, increasing their lead 34-7. Fourth quarter next, and Heritage trying to stay in the game. Zell makes the transfer to Aiden Quinn, who's able to get some distance on this one and set the Patriots up to score one more time. And it would be the last. Heritage on the punt here, and Kyle Harmon shuts it down, picks it up, and takes it all the way to the house. It's the last touchdown of the night. Final score 48-14. Freedom stays undefeated, now 8-0, and sets a school record for wins to start a season. After the game, I asked Ronnie Rivers about setting the school record and his thoughts on having to face undefeated Pittsburgh next Friday.
It was a huge accomplishment, and we've just kept the fire going, and we're just going to keep taking it week by week. It's going to be a good game, but we got to work hard at practice, stay focused, and go get the W.
Danielle Alvari in Oakley.
Evergreen Valley hosting Gunderson in a first-place matchup for both teams. The Cougars up 1 and looking to add on. Sydney Raphael scores, extending the lead to 2. And then to end the quarter, check out Justine Raphael. She shoots from long range, and who says a goalie can't score? Gunderson playing catch-up. Kristen Madruga slips the ball past the keeper, and it is 6-5 Evergreen still. But back come the Cougars off the miss. Katie Fan is right there for the putback, and Evergreen is back up by 2. The Grizz continuing to fight. Madruga with a great pass to Kiana Lee in front of the net, 7-6 home team. And with time winding down to the fourth, Gunderson answers yet again. Angela and Krish shoots and scores, and we are locked at 7-all. Evergreen feeling the pressure and answering big. Sydney Raphael catches the pass and wastes no time draining it for the game-winning goal, and the Cougars win with the final of 8-7 and are now in sole possession of first place in the Santa Teresa division.
Each week we bring you tips on how to use Adobe products to make great team videos and highlight reels.
It's Robert's favorite part of the show, segment. Here it is, this week's tip.
Today we'll see how color correcting can work in Premiere Pro. We have two scenes where the orange in the Half Moon Bay jerseys are different in shots taken with the GoPro and with our regular camera. So let's click the Color tab to edit in the Color workspace. We're going to go to the Creative tab and highlight all of the colors, which creates a dot you can manipulate. We're going to add more orange to make it brighter on the jersey. This is only changing any orange color in the shot. Then we go to the Basic Correction tab and bring in more orange to the temperature and change the tint to make it a darker orange. Turn down the saturation to match the second shot, and you have two shots that are much closer to each other than when we started. Just another way to use the Adobe Creative Cloud to make your videos better than all the rest. Coming up to the pool we go as Willow Glen takes on Mount Hamilton League rival Leland.
And Lee and Mitty with sticks next.
Cal High Sports Bay Area is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By the Rica Center, where goals and dreams become reality. By Wells Fargo, proud sponsor of the Game of the Week. By Stevens Creek Toyota, the #1 Toyota dealership in Northern California. Stevens Creek Toyota San Jose, it's where the deals are. Panera Bread, food as it should be. Food should taste good, it should feel good, it should do good things for you and the world around you. And by DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer.
The Willow Glen Rams have dominated Mount Hamilton League water polo play this season.
The Rams looking for a clean sweep as they meet the Leland Chargers in the pool because that's where they play water polo. It's the Rams facing the Chargers. Wednesday night water polo, Willow Glen taking on Leland. It's the Rams senior night. In the first quarter, both teams coming out firing, but Leland got on the board first. J.P. Raimonde to Landon Keller for the first goal of the game. But the Rams' Jason Arita evens it up moments later with his shot right to the goal, tying it up at 1-all, 5-3 Leland and 1. Here's Leland up in the second, 7-5. Mason King on the pass to Raimonde. 8 goals in for the Chargers. Later in the second, Chargers Sohan Shirsagar passes to Jack Bignell, who finds the back of the net. Chargers up by 1 at the half, third quarter. Jemin Rue on the pass to Jake Murtha, who fires one in from the side. Jake lighting it up in the second half. Chargers up 12-9. Still in the third, the Rams kept fighting back, down 13-9 here. Nick Butlet gets heavy pressure from Leland. The Chargers steal it and then lose it. It's Grant Chipinus on the grab and goal. Rams down by 3, but Leland keeps charging in the fourth. Bignell to Murtha for another goal. Nick with 8 goals in the game. Oh my! Leland handing Willow Glen its only loss of the league season.
The captains from Mitty and Lee meeting Thursday afternoon, both teams tied atop the Mount Hamilton division. First half, Lee on the corner, the ball is in. Alyssa Hunt gets a nice shot on goal, but keeper Angela Smith is right there to kick it out of harm's way, and we stay scoreless. Mitty now on offense still in the first quarter. Morgan Peterson goes inside to Sophie Hofler, and she shoots and scores to give the Monarchs a 1-0 lead. Home team looking for some more insurance before the half, but this one is going to sail just past the goal, and we head into the second, Mitty up 1. Second half, Monarchs pressing on offense. Shay Gavin on the quarter. Macy McHale on the assist of Morgan Peterson. Her first goal of the game, Mitty up 2-0. And then it's Gavin on the assist. Almost an identical play, but this time Peterson wastes no time. 3-0 Monarchs. Lee would not end the game scoreless. Mia Maminski, a standout player for the Longhorns. She gets the job done, but not enough as Mitty wins this one with the final of 3-1. They are now tied atop the Mount Hamilton division standings with St. Francis for first in league. A big game next week for the Monarchs.
The boys from Sacred Heart Prep are once again one of the very best water polo teams anywhere.
The West Catholic League champs stopping by the Rica Center to talk about it with 99.7 Now's Strawberry this week.
We're at the Rica Center in Menlo Park, the premier training facility on the peninsula where goals are achieved. And let's meet the Sacred Heart Prep water polo team. These guys got a lot to brag about. Let's start with CJ Box. Sacred Heart Prep undefeated in league, undefeated in NorCal. How are you guys able to manage that?
We come into practice every day and we train really hard, and we've worked really hard this season and played some tough games, but there's still 3.5 weeks left in the season, so we're looking forward to that.
And games are tough enough, but when you have an enormous tournament like you guys just came out of, everybody's gunning for you, and you were able to keep your record. So let's talk about the tournament you guys just had. This is Jackson Enright. How big and how bad was that tournament? You guys ended pretty good at that one.
Yeah, like CJ said, you know, every tournament, every game, we're trying to use that hard work to pay off. And we always want to be the top team in NorCal. We want to do the best that we can in every tournament. So it just means going in and taking every game one by one, just playing smart water polo, playing as a team, just trying to get after it and being the very best we can be. We want to use those kind of games to prepare us for the rest of the season. Like we do those games to prepare us for the championship game. So we just want to use every opportunity we can to get better.
Nice. And impressive records aside, JC Marco, what separates these guys from any other team in the water?
I definitely say last year we lost 2 seniors, so we're just a tight-knit group. We've been together through it all. So, we work hard like they all said. That's about it.
All right, they've been doing so well. Like they said, still a lot of season left, so all my best to you guys. My name is Strawberry, on the radio every night, 99.7 now. These boys are about to send it back to the studio. Take it away, fellas.
Gators on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gators!
DGDG.com brings us a play each week that makes everyone happy.
This week's Be Happy play goes to Eileen Tang and Doherty Valley. They come back after losing the first 2 sets and win the game in thrilling fashion, and they were pretty happy about it in this week's Be Happy play.
Go to DGDG.com to find out how you can be a happy car buyer.
Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. It might be this play. In fact, it could be, but it might not be.
But first, here is this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm Coach Kevin Sugawara. Today's training tip is a unique tool we have at the Rikus Center called the throw cord. We use this cord to help stabilize the shoulder for all our throwing athletes during the throwing motion. So we're going to bring our arm all the way across and fast, and then a throw motion.
I'm just going to ignore her. Service by Medallion presents the Play of the Week every week.
Yeah, and this year they get this cool hat.
Oh, they get a hat.
And this backpack. And of course, an invitation to our end of the season awards banquet at Levi Stadium, thanks to the San Francisco 49ers. Here it is, the Play of the Week.
Thank you, Vanna.
Play of the Week.
We start with Menlo Atherton's Mekhi Blackman tipping the ball with the interception. A terrific play there by number 6. We'll go to the water now, and it's Leland's Jack Bignell scoring under pressure, and with a defender right on him. That's a terrific play. Here's De La Salle's Kyrie Robinson taking the handoff, and Kyrie's going to run 70 yards for the touchdown for the Spartans. Got to speed it up. It's only an hour show. But the Play of the Week goes to Xavier Dickinson with the interception and run. It should have been the touchdown. Referee has no sense of drama at all. Would have called it a touchdown. He didn't, but it is the Play of the Week. That's the Play of the Week, and that's Cal High Sports Bay Area for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Marissa Lovis. Be sure to join us next week for the story of the Ugly Eagle crushed by a season-ending injury. We'll see you then.